Hi, this is the Trading Indicators website, and that's the place where you could buy the Goersch Trend Indicator. My name is Martin Goersch, and I'm the inventor of the Goersch Trend Indicator. So you can buy it here on the website of tradingindicators.com. There are different platforms like MotiveWays, MT4, MT5, NinjaTrader. TradingView is still in the process of being added, so for the moment you could buy the indicator for MotiveWays, NinjaTrader and MetaTrader. What I'm going to do now is to give you a little overview of how the indicator works and what it can do for your trading. So I'm working with TradingView at this moment, but actually in every trading platform the indicator looks really the same. It's quite a simple indicator because there's nothing you can switch on it, no time frame or like how many candles you want to look at. It's just one indicator. It's quite a complex formula that's standing behind the indicator, but it's really easy to use. So I'm going to show you now what the key points are. For the better overview, this is the S&P 500 E-mini futures contract that you can see here on the upper left side. This is the weekly chart. On the upper right side, this is the daily chart. We have the 4-hour chart in the left bottom and the 1-hour chart in the right bottom. Okay, so the first thing you can see is all the indicator is doing is printing like red bars if the trend is a downtrend and green bars if the actual trend is an uptrend. And you do have these flip zones where the trend actually changes from the downside trend to the uptrend. What's important for us as traders is at first to see if the bars are red or green. So if the bars are green, everything is clear for taking long positions, like we see it here in this case and in this case on the weekly chart. If the bars turn red, you have to be very cautious about long positions and maybe think about adding some shorts in the market. I normally do like long trades because most of the stocks trend to the upside in the long run, but in certain situations it might be useful to have short trades as well, or use options for hedging your portfolio or something like that. So the first thing, as we said, is the color. The second thing is to take a look at how large these candles or these bars actually are. And if these bars are moving smoothly, nicely to the upside, like here and here, it's a very good place actually to add long positions here and here. We cannot only use it in the weekly chart, we also can, of course, here use it on the daily chart. This is a nice place to be in the market. And actually, if we have such long periods of several weeks and months where we also always see like these large green bars, this is also a good sign for a rising market and a market that's still valid on the upside. So you have to be cautious actually if the trend is coming down here. So what we can see is like we have this downside momentum. So same here. Yeah, the upside is stopping. We get the first red candles and we see immediately that this trend indicator is trending to the downside. So here you should think about maybe closing your long positions, taking some profits, stuff like that. And you have to be out of your long positions in the moment where the market prints like red bars down here. But it always depends on your trading time frame. What we looked at here was the weekly chart and the daily chart, but you can see on the shorter time frames, like the 4-hour chart here, we get the first red candle already here, where the big sell-off started in the S&P 500, and on the 1-hour chart, same thing, even earlier. 3,375 points, and then there was the big downside of around 150 points in the S&P. And now we can see on the 1-hour time frame that we get the first valid uptrend again. And what can we see? Goersch Trend Indicator turning to the green side. So this could be the first hint of maybe having the opportunity to add new long positions in the market. We can see that the momentum is coming down from this downtrend, so the big momentum here in the 4-hour chart is leaving. We can see the same thing here on the daily chart. So if the candle from today is going to close in the green, I guess we have the first green bar here tomorrow. And that's the place where we could think about adding swing positions to the long side. Well, that's not only working for indices, that's of course working for single stocks, for commodity futures, for currencies, for every single market you can think of. What we could do is take a look at Amazon. Very interesting here. You can see on the weekly chart, everything is okay, everything is fine. We're still in a valid uptrend. So if you have investment positions in Amazon, you don't really have to think about taking profits if you're really into the long term, invested in the long term. If you're a swing trader and you do have long positions or you did have long positions in Amazon, actually, for a swing trader, it might be good to think about taking profits already here when you see that these bars are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and the last time to exit is when the candles get really ugly red to the downside and you see you have a valid downtrend here. Then you should think about taking profits in your long position. Same thing as in the indices. The shorter the time period, the earlier the signals appear. This is the first short signal here in Amazon, around $3,100 in the 4-hour time frame, and even earlier here around $3,350 in the 1-hour time frame. So you see, the shorter the time frame is you're trading in, the more early you get these changes from an uptrend to a downtrend, and of course also the change again from the downtrend to the uptrend. Yeah. You can see that the market is gaining strength here already. We have like this bottoming phase here in Amazon on the 1-hour chart. We saw a big bounce yesterday in the evening, the last hour of trading. We do have an up gap today here, and we see the market is trending up, and we see that the trend indicator also changed direction. On the 4-hour chart, it's not here yet. We do have the same thing. The bars are getting shorter, but we didn't flip yet. So for the swing traders, maybe they wait until we get above the 0 line. Maybe they wait until we get above 3,200, the last high. Depends on how your trading system works, how your trading style is. But I think what you can see is Goersch Trend Indicator is able to support you in spotting valid trends to the upside, in spotting valid trends to the downside, always depending on the time frame you're looking at. But it's very convenient because there's nothing you can choose. You cannot choose the number of candles that you want to look at. You cannot choose like different time frames. All is done really automatic. So if you open the chart in the weekly, you see it like this. This is for the weekly candles. If you switch this chart to the daily chart, you see that the candles are or the indicator is changing as well. Same as here. Okay, I think that's it so far. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a line via email to tradingindicators.com. You can get the contact information here on the website. They will send the questions directly to me, and I would answer everything that you need to know. Okay, thanks so far, and bye-bye.